Welcome back to part 2 of treating brain tumors. In this tutorial, we are going to study the chemotherapy treatment process as well as the radiotherapy treatment process. So, by the end of this tutorial, you guys will be able to explain the chemotherapy and radiotherapy treatment process. Moreover, you guys will be able to explain the limitations of chemotherapy and radiotherapy. So what is the chemotherapy? How does it work? And when do we use it? Chemotherapy is the use of drugs to destroy tumor cells. Usually, it does so by keeping the tumor cells from growing or dividing or multiplying. Furthermore, chemotherapy works by scheduling a specific number of cycles given to patients over a period of time. A patient might receive either one drug at a time or combination of different drugs given at the same time. But when do we use chemotherapy? Chemotherapy is used to treat tumors that cannot be removed by surgery. What I meant to say that chemotherapy treats cancers or tumors that have spread from one site or from one location to another inside the human body. So, chemotherapy is used to treat malignant tumors or cancerous tumors that have spread. Although chemotherapy is a very important treatment, it involves some disadvantages or limitations. Unfortunately, chemotherapy doesn't know the difference between normal cells and cancer cells. It just kills the actively dividing cells, such as hair follicles, without knowing if these cells are healthy or cancerous. Unfortunately, this will lead to the hair loss of patients receiving chemotherapy. Another limitation of chemotherapy that it might not work due to the presence of blood-brain barrier. Blood-brain barrier is a natural filter that only allows certain substances to get from the blood into the brain. This happens due to the presence of endothelial cells that will not allow the drugs to cross the barrier and reach the brain tumor. Moving to the second treatment, which is radiotherapy. Radiotherapy is a localized therapy which uses high energy beams or X-rays. When we say that the therapy is localized, it means that it targets specific areas. So, unlike chemotherapy, radiotherapy isn't useful for treating cancers that have spread from one location to another. However, radiotherapy has a problem that it damages the surrounding tissues. So, when doctors use X-rays to treat a tumor in a specific area, the surrounding healthy cells might also be affected according to how much they are close to the tumor cells.